Hello and welcome to another edition of the Automobile Technologies product video series. In this video newsletter we're going to be covering the Recon Pro HD application. For those of you not familiar with Recon Pro and Automobile Technologies, we are a software company specifically focused on eliminating paperwork from your automotive inspection, estimate, work order, and invoicing process. We take all that information, collect it digitally, and can send it to your accounting systems, as well as provide you with a variety of management reports, automated commission tracking, and a host of other services. So in this application, I'm just going to take you through some of the components of the Recon Pro HD application and highlight what's different. So for starters, you'll notice that the interface has been designed in order to take advantage of the additional screen real estate specifically for the iPhone, or excuse me, for the iPad rather. So if I click on customers, you'll notice that you now see more information, more descriptive information related to all your clients. We also have changed this to read more like a book. So you'll see if I went ahead and used my finger, you'll see that this now turns like a page. And then if I went ahead and selected a customer, obviously it would select the customer and work almost the exact same way as the regular Recon Pro application for the iOS device. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to take you through a really simple example of a work order and point out some of the differences in the application. So if I click on the My Work Order screen, and then I'm going to create a new work order. From here you'll see that we have the vehicle information screen. So from here I would have the ability of using the camera to scan and decode the VIN, or I can go ahead and type in the VIN and decode it manually. In my case I'm just going to type it in and decode it manually. You notice that it automatically decoded. This is a 2007 Toyota FJ Cruiser. I can go ahead and select the color information, enter in the stock number, whatever other information I might need to collect, including the RO, license plate, estimate number, all of that good stuff. Once I go ahead and click on the Next button, it'll bring me to my services screen. So this is one of the screens that we've optimized to make it really nice and easy in order to add services to the vehicle. So if I went ahead and clicked on this little Dent Small, you'll see it automatically will add that selected service to this particular work order. Dent Aluminum goes ahead and does the same thing. One of the nice things that we've added in as well is the ability of entering in service level notes. So you can enter in services on the work order level, specifically saying exactly what's up with that service. We would also have the capability of specifying which technicians are actually on this repair. So this is incredibly useful, as you might imagine, if you have a multi-tech situation and you needed to specify which technicians were on a repair, or if there were multiple technicians on a repair and they were doubling up, you can specify how you're splitting their revenues. And then from here, if I click on the Next button, we have a nice order summary screen, and I can go ahead and approve and create the invoice as well. And from this screen, you'll now see the invoice information. I can go ahead and everything has been streamlined. So I can go ahead and enter in the PO here. I can add in a new work order. It has the invoice date. I can see the invoice level notes, which a lot of folks use. And then from here I can obviously go ahead and use the camera to snap a photo if I would like. So there's a picture of my door. This information is then obviously automatically associated with the invoice, and then I can specify if I would like to save it. Once I go ahead and click on Save, it'll give me the option to save it as draft or final. This is a new feature for Recon Pro Enterprise customers. The biggest difference is a draft invoice can be edited and a final invoice cannot be edited. It's the done deal. So if I click on draft and then go over to my invoices page, you'll now see that invoice that we just did right here. You'll now see some additional descriptive information, including the vehicle information, make, model, color, all that good stuff. You'll see that it's currently a draft invoice, which is what that means right there. If I click on it, I have the ability of viewing the details, editing it, printing it, adding in notes, showing the pictures, or viewing it on the map. If I go ahead and edit this invoice, one of the cool things that we now have for Recon Pro Enterprise customers is actually configurable questionnaires associated with the invoice. So if you have any kind of questionnaire that needs to get filled out at the end of an invoice, maybe some type of QA checklist or something like that, you can fill it out at the time that you're doing the invoice. And you can also include photographs associated with that too. So if I'd like to go ahead and capture another photo, you can do that same thing. And there you go. So once I'm done, you can obviously click on Save. I'm going to save this as the final, so now it's not editable. And then if I'd like to go ahead and get a signature approval, I can go ahead and sign off right there on that particular invoice. So this has been just a very simple example of the Recon Pro HD application, some of the differences between the Recon Pro HD app and then the regular Recon Pro application. If you guys have any questions or if you'd like to see a more detailed demonstration of the capabilities of the system, please contact us at sales@automobiletechnologies.com. Until next time, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.